talking about. No one took the time to check on me and say, if you're gonna mention a 14-year-old girl, if you're gonna put down 8.5 inch of a dick, what are you talking about? No one said that. You know what somebody just decided to have the balls and the audacity to say to me this morning? Is you're a Trump supporter. And to point fingers like that, if you're gonna point fingers like that, you should have proof. If you're gonna point fingers like that, the man should be in jail. If you're gonna point fingers like that, shouldn't we have some source of credibility? Shouldn't we have some source of proof if you're gonna say something like that? If I said something like that, don't you think I know what the hell I'm talking about? I post puppies and dance and food. And I just now started telling y'all the truth. And I've been pulling it down for I don't know how long. Okay? If you're not new to my Instagram, you have seen me post up something about trafficking and snatch that shit down in the same second because I was too scared to say something. Now I'm just hot. That 14-year-old girl is me. You wanna ask me? Anybody wanna ask me? Nobody wanna ask, huh? Everybody just wanna judge? Nobody took a damn second to say, who's the 14-year-old girl? It's me. Any questions? There's an investigation going on Ron Jeremy. Anybody want to ask me any questions? Nobody? We got crickets? Can I buy Val? I'm ready for the questions. Bring them on. Anybody want to buy? Nobody? Y'all got proof. What else do you need? See if others, how many survivors have y'all shut down? Before you delete me and you miss me with your bullshit, and before you make sure that you lose any contact to me, what other child have you shut down? Who else did you decide to silence? Okay, that's what I want to know. What other child came forward and said it was me, but everybody else want to say no, it's not? Who the fuck puts an 8.5 inches down? And I'm not sure. I told you I know sizes. It's amazing what is wrong with our fucked up world. Everybody wants to point the finger, but nobody ever wants to ask the person who is trying to tell you the truth. When you find out, I hope some of you get your asses smacked. When you find out, I hope the people who worship this man and told your children to worship this man, you get your ass smacked. I hope that you are in hysterics. I hope that you felt the guilt and the shame. I hope that you know that my friends that have lost their life and are sitting on somebody's fucking water island is because of you. It's coming out. It's coming out. You know that video that I posted? I have somebody in the UK editing it right now. It's on the underground tunnels. It's under the Getty Museum in LA. I didn't want to say nothing yet because I could get killed. You know what? Bring it. There is nothing that anybody can try to do to me right now that you haven't already done. You have taken every fucking thing. But what do you want? I'm out. I've been done. But you still at my house. You still in my home. You still bothering my animals. You still opening my door. And you still in my house. But you don't want me. Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep fucking going? Ask me. Everybody wonder why my smile is so deep. Everybody wonder why my eyes sparkle. Everybody always asks me, why are you smiling when you dance? Because you don't understand the shit that I lived through. It's worth it to smile. And I'm still smiling, and I'm gonna continue to smile. And majority of y'all who continue to ask me and gonna tell me that I'm pointing fingers, kiss my natural black ass and miss me with that shit. Bye. And when it comes out, don't come right run it back. I shouldn't have to get this nitty gritty for people to wake the fuck up. I shouldn't have to say something like that for you to be like, oh shit, she's probably telling the truth. It is pathetic that people gotta go here. It's pathetic that it's gonna take somebody to say it was me for somebody to understand. I don't like to be interrogated. But like I said, I know things that your average person has no idea about around Jeremy. So why? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because Joe Biden has a water island. Jeffrey Epstein had an island. Zuck, Facebook owner, he has an island. Guess what neighboring island he's on? He neighbors right next to Water Island. It's a kid island. Go figure. What does he own? Our social media. Ain't that funny? The man who has everybody's location, privacy, and your pictures that you posted every 10 years. Yeah, that's the one who owns an island right next door to Joe Biden and Jeffrey Epstein. Look it up. Ask me how I know. Trump has took down many child rings. Yeah, I posted all of them. Not even all of them. He took down the biggest ring in Australia right now. It's an all-boys ring. The biggest ring. This man has been in business for decades.
Well, he sent their military for training for underground.
Yes, the military got different training. Look it up. Why would the military get underground training in infrared? Why? You want me to tell you why? Because there's ventilators underground. There's ventilators. There's a different oxygen life. There's different lights. There's a different world under this ground. All over the place. Every city, they link to houses, they link to the ocean, they link to so much. And you wouldn't believe it, but you know what? I'll save that for you little dummies who feel like, go Biden 2020. Go Biden 2020. Yeah, I want him going. I want him going all the way to jail. That's what I want him going. Hey, real quick. Joan Rivers, somebody said Joan Rivers told us about Michelle Obama. Joan Rivers is Michelle Obama's best friend. That's why. Well, she was before she got.
Do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
No, Michelle is a
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
How can these people be prosecuted? Biden's, Clinton's, Obama's. Do you notice that every person that was on Jeffrey Epstein's case, including the judge, including the judge's kid, was killed? No one asked any questions. Okay, so let me tell you again. There are cameras everywhere trying to tell you that these mail-in ballots are okay. Nobody had the camera on Jeffrey Epstein's cell. Nobody has any video proof of the man who had lockdown facility around the clock 24/7 eye security. No one has that video, but we're going to talk about the mail-in ballots not being fake.
And Epstein didn't kill himself.
And that's why we continue to have problems, besides the fact of the people that she was trafficked to, the political people and Hollywood. And then there's other things that we haven't even got into yet that are worse. But
yeah, John Podesta Pizzagate is very real.
I'm not worried
have
about
dealt
it.
with voodoo masters. You know what that means? You know what that means? Paranormal activity. You know what that means? Witchcraft, black magic, hoodoo.
You guys still don't know the whole story. We've told you a lot of horrible things that have happened. We haven't even told you the worst things that have happened yet. When she came, she was what I would call close to the point of no return, where if she had continued in the life that she was in, at some point something would have switched, clicked off. She would have been able to cry out to God. There would have been, her soul would have just been gone. And I don't know how to express that the right way. So I hope you're not gonna, beat me up with, well, God can save anybody. I already know that. But that's not what we're talking about.
Not me. I was not close. I was close.
She was almost past the point of no return.
They'll whoop you. They'll beat you. Depending on who it is.
Like to death?
close. I always used to say I always say there's things worse than death.
They beat the hell out of you. And they don't just beat you. They cut you with knives inside of you. They do things that you can't even imagine.
I am still not able to tell you where my sister's bodies and brother's bodies, people that I've met, are buried. So if I am still kicking because I can't find them, then trust me, I'll be kicking when you leave. But now we're in the situation where our lives are completely in danger now, but we thank you guys. It's going to take action. It's going to take people standing up to the reality of this, making noise. Disrupting the demand is the only thing that's going to make this stuff stop. That's it. You have to disrupt the demand. You have to make some noise, and you have to kind of disrupt and interrupt the business.
Someone needs to take the chance that needs to be taken. Someone needs to take that risk. Someone needs to make that sacrifice.
This is our war. This is not, what was this called, the police, or I'll just call CPS and file a report. This is our war.
Someone
everybody
asked me
in
about
your neighborhood.
Talking to the FBI or talking to a detective.
There's
no one.
There is no waiting for somebody. If you have to do it yourself.
They do things that you can't even imagine. It's happened to me.
This conspiracy, them are fake tears, this is a fake story, this didn't happen to you, you know, you're just looking for attention. What would you say to me? Give it to me. Raw.
But let me break something down for you. No one asked me about the Biden post that my mother or I posted. No one asked. You know what everybody did? You want to know what everybody did? This is what's wrong with our fucked up world. You want to know what everybody did? Everybody took a second to defend who? Joe Biden. Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep fucking going? Let me tell you something. The Biden laptop, when he's sleeping with his 14-year-old nieces, cousins, family, other children, and possibly my name will come up soon. Why?
production, selling their organs. Some of the kids they're horribly deformed. Their eyes didn't develop, their ears didn't develop. They've never seen light. I'm not going to get into all the gory details. You can use your own imagination for the horror, but that's what's going on under those tents in New York.
Yeah, so it's a friend of my mom's. She's a nurse. She's 69 years old. She volunteers. So apparently, she is working in a MASH type unit in Central Park. And I don't know what all the details of what she told my mom. I don't know if it's more than what I've already told you, but she just said the thing with the kids, it's real, and I have to tell you, it's horrible. So horrible. And she said, please, everybody, be praying for those children and for the medical.
I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what, and look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with her, like a little lady with her legs crossed.
It's a long day walking. That's right, everybody. Don't tell me. All right, here we go.